Like my wall drop. You see it all the time. This is my favorite spot, unless I'm in my room or in my office. Yes, I have an office. Anywho, hey, Ohanas, we are family. And I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. I got all my sisters and brothers and me. We are family. You like that? Okay, for those of you that don't know, what I'm doing is having a little fun plus Ohana. That's what I call my subscribers. That means family. So I decided to start singing a little intro. Hmm. I didn't say I could sing, okay? I do what I do, but I can't sing for real. Okay, here we go. Good afternoon with some coffee. That's coffee, y'all. Okay. And okay, let me tell you about my morning. This morning I went into the gym. I did a short. I have another one when I was doing exercise and I forgot to post that. I have that coming up too. But also check out that one. Check out the one that I post showing the world my size and what I look like. Clothes and all. My clothes are big on me. So quite naturally, it's gonna make me look big. Mm-mm. I showed in front of the mirror in the gym. Okay, so check that one out. I went to the gym this morning, as I stated, and I got thrown off. Hmm, I wouldn't say necessarily in a bad way. I didn't get to work out like I wanted to. And the reason being is when I went in there, first when I got in there, it was cold. My fingers were cold because I had just walked grandkids to the corner. And I said, oh my goodness, I have gloves. I have this hat on. Okay. I love this. Make me think of a 75, right? Okay. Ooh, I'm so glad my house ain't dirty because the camera turned around. But I do have a bare Christmas tree. But it's up. So, anywho, I felt the need to get on here because I said I was going to get on here and have a discussion. And as I stated, I got on, I don't know all the equipment's name, but I did my legs like I usually do. If anyone is following me, you know what I'm talking about. So as I started to begin to work out this morning, that is, someone came in there. Hell, it's a gym. So I didn't want to interfere with what he was doing because it was a guy working out and talking. You know, people try to get in tune and stuff like that. Me and him ended up having a conversation. And his conversation to me, now don't quote me wrong, he wanted to know some things. Like basically, I hate to say this word. I don't know if he was raised up in a household, um, not liking different races. Okay, that's all I can say. So he was talking to me. Long story short, getting to it, and we had a good talk. And I said to myself, "Hmm, that was interesting." And he was honest. And but I said I took from it. I said he was curious and wanted to know. Okay, and so we was talking about our weight because he had told me he was plus size at one time and stuff like that, and lost a lot of weight and stuff. And he said he needs to stay focused, something like I always say that, right? And so, okay, he said all that, but it was so interesting because he told me, okay, he said I learned a lot from you today. I wish I had my life going, but not faced on him. And I said, if that happens again, I would say, is it okay if I record? I don't want to just record because, people know respect, right? But I wouldn't have had it on him. It would have been on me. But still, that's besides the point. It's probably just like something he wanted to talk about with me, which was interesting. I'm just saying. So he said he's about to leave and he pounded, pounded with me. So I was like, oh my goodness, that made me feel so good. And especially me taking from what all he was saying, it's a lot, so I'm not gonna get into it. That's why I gave a little like something that I want to put there, but the problems he was having. This is a discussion and a chat. So when I have discussions and chats on my platform, or story time, I should say, anyone can comment, ask the question. Like, for instance, how do you do it? Like, my weight loss journey, how do I do it? It's hard. Really hard. There's days that I don't feel like doing nothing. Yesterday, I didn't go to the gym because, like, I typically try to go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not saying I'm going to always go in that order 3 times a week. Okay. So this morning, as I was saying, it, I don't know what this, okay. So what the heck? TV, I had to turn down. I'm sorry, y'all. So, this morning was all over the place because when he left out, I continued to do what I normally do is on the video and show. But I wanted to do the bicycle this morning like I typically do. I couldn't even do that. My darn knee was the popping and everything, straight up accident. And that's why I do the one thing to strengthen it. And I might have to go back down on the weight because it might be too much on my knee. And I was watching someone on YouTube yesterday saying the same thing. And it ain't got nothing to do with no weight. It just got something to do with you injuring yourself. And as you get older, weight plays a factor and age, right? And she was young. She said that she had a trainer, and the trainer taught her the proper way of exercising with injuries that you done had before. So I said, okay, I'm gonna probably have to start stretching. Like I said, I was gonna start doing something in my house or home. I have the thing that I showed everyone that I have where I'm sitting down, chair, wherever. Sometimes I do it on the side of my bed because it's high, but I don't want to do it on the side of the bed with being on live because my mattress has the plastic still on it. Yes, I'm that person, and it make noise. So what I have to do is I can put something in the front because if I don't, it'll move. I said that yesterday. So I went over to the treadmill. That didn't work either. And the reason why I said it on the live, I said, let me try the treadmill. I typically don't get on treadmill because it slips. I said, I'll be doing. I got on that treadmill today and it has time on it. So I just did 2 minutes and something because it started slipping. And when I say slipping, it felt like it was coming from underneath me. I said, oh no. I don't understand why people don't report things. When I see something such as that, I'm going to report it. So that's that. So I said, let me come on here today. I mentioned when I left the gym, I said, I'm a come on. I don't like to promise no time, but I'm come on. And the reason why, let me turn this down. And the reason why is because I want to talk about something that's bothering me. I might not ever get the answer. but I like to ask questions. Anybody can comment down below and respond to it. How is it that these platforms, such as social media sites, allow such rudeness? Okay, I get it. We ain't got no control over what people do, right? Just outright rude, bully, okay? That should be off the charts. On the social media platforms, you shouldn't be able to bully no one. Abuse of children. Mhm. And I see this, and I say this because I'm mandated. Hmm. People don't have to believe the hype. I'm gonna keep saying this. When you become a licensed or child care provider or foster parent or any type of person that's up there in law, police, uh, 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 um, security, there's a lot of things you can do. And I say that because I'm registered through the state. Okay. One day I'm gonna get I gotta find it, okay? Ain't no lying. If I give people my name and my number, which in fact I'm not doing that unless we doing business, okay? And the people that I'm doing business with is referred through the services in which they're using for me, which is the state, okay? It ain't got nothing to do with no poor or nothing. It has a lot to do with people kill me when they put a label on things. If you a single mom, dad, grandparent, and you have 5 children, such as I do, working, have my own income before working, don't know my backstory, providing for myself, not asking nobody for nothing. How is it that these people on here asking for money? I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that. Ask for money, dollars, $2, and they big time content creators and up there to so to speak, the corporate ladder, I want to say, and got all these subscribers and views and stuff like that, knowing they get a pretty penny. Because hell, I'm not dumb to the social media platforms and content creators and stuff like that. Because I'm one on Facebook. Well, I don't even want to call it that, but anyhow, you get what I'm saying. So, huh? They ask them for everything. Then you go to ask them, they get smart, flip it, cuss you out. Now, I'm going to say this. Don't nobody have to give nobody nothing, but I'm going to look at it this way. I'm saying me, and I ain't going to say I do it all the time. It's a reasonable thing or an amount or time and how many times if someone asks you. But say, for instance, just saying an example, okay? If someone asks me, because they've been supporting me, they my fans, following me, done help me. You know they done help because you done seen their name, say, for instance, Cash App or whatever. And they ask you because you helped them out get some groceries for their children. Okay, if it's a lie or not, okay? I wouldn't have no problem. I ain't saying I'm doing this with everybody now. Listen. Mm-mm. And even if I didn't, I'm not going to make that person feel less than what they are by asking you. Okay? I'm saying this because I'm saying this. I'm getting to the point. I had put on my community wall a registry. Okay? I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what it is. If they don't, like, say for instance, for school, back to school. I'm gonna use this as an example. I had made one for my granddaughter. She had just came and she needed things for school. I did my part. and was doing my part and still doing my part. So I put on there stuff like backpack, pencils, papers, school supply stuff. Nothing that I can benefit from. Well, hell, I can benefit from a pen and paper because I like to write. But anywho, y'all just don't know. I can go in there and get my tablets and stuff. I'm a writer. So I got that from my mom. So I had sent it to her mom, her dad, just to name a few of other people that knew her. So the mom said, I'm help. I'm gonna get this, and then do a damn thing. Okay, that's cool. I'm not making fun of nobody getting started over from scratch. I done started over from scratch. I'm 57 years old. In 2015, 2018 is the first time I ever had a place of my own due to me being married. Okay, and because I couldn't or nothing like that, I was married. I had two husbands, so we lived together. So this is the first time. So I said 2018. So we in 2023. So 6 years ago almost. Yeah, almost 6 years. I do for myself. And yes, it comes a point in time, sometimes you need help. So I had put the registry, the mom ain't did nothing, but my son did, her father, which is my son. My granddaughter, it's my son's daughter, okay? I'm not on a fixed income because I can afford to pay my bills, all of them, without even blinking an eye. Plus, I'm an entrepreneur. Business is slow, but I try to make it happen. I make candles, I sell them. I'm an independent business consultant. I sell jewelry and accessories, and I have uh this is I did a live where I was on here showing what I do. Okay, so I had put that on the community wall, and someone shared it. I don't know who this person is, and if I did, I don't have to put the name on it. They know who they is. If they get on here, I said it yesterday, I said it again. I appreciate any and everything someone does for me, and they shared it. I don't know if it was me that put it on my wall, they comment on, or the person that shared it. So I'm gonna just say it like that. Could have been mine. Okay. And they had the nerves to say on the darn comments, these YouTubers are getting out of line or something in that nature. Job, three exclamation marks. I'm gonna say this. It takes two to argue. That's nothing to argue about. But I did not comment. I did not say nothing because I get it to a degree. But you can't come and address that to just anyone. Okay? Go and address it to ones. So, because evidently you done seen it before, right? Go and address it towards the ones that you keep seeing panhandling, so to speak, got their hands out like cups. My hands ain't never been out like cups. I don't give a damn if nobody ever believed this. I have always been independent since I was 14 years old. Yes, I done been in debt. I done I ain't I wouldn't say I lost anything, but I made things hard for me and it didn't have to be. I'm gonna say that. I don't even have to get into detail. But I tell you one damn thing. I pulled myself out of it by myself. No, 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 no. I pulled myself out of it with the help of somebody realizing I helped them. Let me say it like that. Mhm. I was living with my baby daughter, youngest daughter, and her husband at the time, and he came to me. My daughter was going to college. She was going to Phoenix University, and we had a one-on-one. Me and him discussed something, and he told me these words, what he said, and everything. And I said to myself, I said, "See, hmm, I helped him, he helped me, and it wasn't about no money. It was about seeing that I am not a loafer, freeloader. I want something. I'm doing something for myself. Was living with my daughter, and they had a vehicle. My other daughter and I'm moving in. They had a vehicle. I did not ask nobody to do nothing for me, and I'm not saying this because they wouldn't. Oh yes, they would. Okay, but I felt the need. Why would they? Why would anyone have to constantly do something for you? And the stores all around you. And where she lived at, I'm talking about amenities out the butt. Dollar Tree, Joann's, J.C. Penney's, Dick's, Payless, Target. I'm doing this because it's a mattress firm, and then you got the AutoZone or one of those auto parts stores, and then you got the Quick Trip, and then you got the Walmarts, Sam's, and a little ways up you got the mall, the Chili's, the Ross, the Kohl's, the Marshall. I mean, all of this stuff was close by. And when I say walking, only thing I had to do was get on that sidewalk and go up to the intersection, and everything was staring me in my face. Just because people have vehicles, they still not obligated to do nothing for you. I'm just giving y'all an example in the backstory of how I am as a person. So the one time I decide to share that because I'm in need, and not that I'm in need, I am in need because I'm trying to work towards getting me an automobile. I keep saying car. Hell, it could be a bus right about now. I done said that before. I have need of a transportation. No, I ain't asking nobody to donate. I ain't asking nobody to give. I'm talking about why I'm working so hard to get what I need to get. And the ones that do, someone want to always say something slick and smart. I ain't asking nobody for nobody. I ain't on YouTube begging and asking nobody for nothing. I ain't never went on no platform and asked nobody for nothing. But when my kid's father passed away, I didn't do a GoFundMe. I did a veteran, something with a veteran. I can't even think of the site. And I called around to the American Legion, the veterans, the VFW, and all those places. And I didn't get no damn help. But you know what? You go and serve the country and everything. I wanted to lay this man to rest because I respect him. I didn't want this. I made stuff happen. My baby girl made it happen. You hear how I said that? Because she did a big portion, huge of it. I contributed and someone else did. Now that's how you say that. I ain't gonna sit up there and give myself. I can only give. No one else. No one else. I'm not gonna lie. And I ain't trying to persuade, and I ain't trying to convince. This is me. What I'm stating is, I put that on there. I ain't put that on there for nobody to feel obligated to do it. You do it, you do it. You don't, you don't. I'm not gonna get mad at nobody, care. But I did put that up there. I had 5 grandchildren, and I said a miracle. Everybody say Christmas for kids, okay? Thanksgiving to me is family. Meaning we all come together and be thankful and say our graces and eat and all that stuff and going by our merry way. Keep it together, okay? That's what I'm saying. I got some comeback on everything. Christmas to me ain't about me. It's about kids. That's because their mindset is looking for something under the tree, Santa Claus to eat the cookies and drink the milk and all that stuff. When you lose a tooth or whatever, fairy, what does you call the damn thing? The person that put money, tooth fairy. I was going to say fairy tale, but tooth fairy. I don't need nobody to check me because I checks myself regularly. Just like how I put stuff up, motivational scriptures and stuff like that, that's because I'm sincere. Also, it's for me. Mhm. It helps me. I go through so much. I don't go to church, but I'm a believer and I read, listen, and don't mind if I go to sleep every night listening to something positive to keep my mind straight. Because oftentimes when you deal with life by yourself, still to me, that's sad. hmm But also, you can kind of try to do things for yourself. Mhm. And I told that guy, I said, no one in this world is really, we shouldn't have to feel the need that we have to rely on no one. But you also shouldn't feel like you don't have no one. Again, should no one should feel like they have to have anyone to rely on. But we should feel like we have someone. Mm. Nobody got to do nothing. My mom had four girls. Us done been through something. And I say this for all of my sisters. Whew. I ain't just talking about me. I say all of my sisters. I feel like we got some thick, tough skin. I mean that. hmm Picture this. My older sister, not putting her name out here, she came a long ways. Not getting to the history part. And she left where I'm living at the state in 2009 to move to a different state. And she's been there since 2009. And she had this conversation with me one time before. And honey, baby, boom. When I tell you, ooh, God has been truly good to her. They always said I was the one that had. I'm just saying like that and da 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 da. Traveled, been to a different country and everything, right? At a young age, I had a good life. So the way I'm living now, I tell my daughter this all the time. I want a good life. It's a good life when God opened your eyes up every night or every morning to see a new day. That's a blessing in itself. But God didn't ask for us to be sad, miserable, depressed, and bitter and angry and all this stuff. He wants us to be good. He wants our hearts to be at peace. He wants us to be happy. Okay. So I say that to say about my sister. Ooh, she came a mighty long ways. hmm I'm so proud of her. The one under me, I got two under me. She came a mighty long ways after what she done endured. Someone cut her daughter life short. hmm My baby sister, her daughter's life and grandbaby's life was cut short. Three of her grandbabies, one daughter, her oldest. And my brother, his life was cut short. My mom had four girls. I had a brother, but he was my brother. Just keep it there. Because I don't like to use no other kind of way. And I'm pretty sure people can read between the lines, okay? All of us was go-getters. I don't care what kind of hustle you got in you. As long as you're making it happen for you, yourself, and your kids, and you ain't going around here robbing Paul to feed Peter or robbing Peter to feed Paul, and you ain't stepping on no one else's toes. That's my mindset. My mom told us coming up, just being honest, when you turn 18 years of age, you can leave the home. One would probably say, that's not good to say. I wouldn't tell my kids that. But I'm just saying, and being that she instilled that into every one of us, I guess that's where we got our strength. Because we all started, my sisters, that is, yes, all started, oh, goodness, at young ages. I not took care of, raised two of my sisters and my brother. I did. One from, I guess I think I'm going to say she about 14, 15 till she about 18, 19. Lived, not stay, not visit. Went to bed, got up, there. Okay? But that's okay. And I'm not saying that to bash. I know what happened. I don't have to put it out there. But I know what the hell I did too. All my life, I had to take care of children for the most part. I can go back as far as 10 years of age. hmm Yes, me and my sister used to go over to our aunt's house. She could cook. We used to love going over there, but she was mean as hell. Mean. Not saying per se to us, but that's that. I keep that there. But we used to go over there. She used to like to go to yard sales. She used to go to choir rehearsal and stuff like that. And she could cook. Oh my goodness, she could cook. We used to go to restaurants. There used to be restaurants we used to go to. Da 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 da. But we didn't need to go to no damn restaurant. She could cook. Throw down on top of throwing down. And my mom was an amazing cook too. But I've been taking care of kids as far back as 9 years old. When I got to be 14, and my dad had started all of us a bank account. I done told this story before, and we took the bank to the bank and piggy bank, that is, opened it up, and all five of us got an account started through that piggy bank. And back then they had jobs called, anybody remember? Comment down below, called CETA for the summer, or sometimes after school jobs too. And me and my sister and cousin worked that job. Okay. And when it's time to get paid, I used to have my money put in my bank or whatever, whatever. I looked at the fact my mom and dad provided, okay? But say for instance, like I tried to tell my granddaughter the other day, she had a what they call them, stores that you have to buy your family member something from school, and she had some money. We give her what she did. I think she had $5. I gave her my little Tootsie Roll piggy bank. It had Tootsie Rolls in it, but there's also a piggy bank. And I told her when it gets filled up, we're gonna take it to the bank and I'm gonna open up her bank account. But anywho, I didn't have cash. And a lot of people don't keep cash on them no more. They have it on cards and stuff. So I said, oh my goodness, how am I gonna get this baby some? This is the example, but it's the true story. Okay. Some money. So I went into a piggy bank I forgot I had. And I scraped up some quarters and stuff, and I came up with $4, probably more, but it was a whole bunch of pennies too. And so she said, Grandma, I got the money you gave me and my money put together. So I told her these words. Why would you spend my money and you got money, but then you told me you didn't want to spend your money, but you want to spend your money and my money? The moral to the story, I'm teaching her to be responsible. She didn't like that I said that. I'm being real honest. Nothing bad, but teaching. I said, She said, I put my money back. I spend yours. She ended up spending it. I gave it to her and tell her she could. At first I said, well, give it back to me. But then she was like, she didn't like that. She didn't like it. I said, that's okay, baby. Keep it. Put your money up. When you get $25 in that piggy bank, ain't got to be no quarters. It can be dollars, singles, or whatever. We're going to go to that bank with that $25. And if I have to add to it and open up that bank account, I'm teaching my grandson too. They the same age. I said it to him too. I said, don't spend your money. I think he had almost $30 or whatever. But this is the guy. He took his money that he had that a friend gave him because he was a friend. And this is the sweetest thing ever. They're in the same class. Two of my grandkids is in the same class. He's 11, should be 11 next month. And the boy, he stayed right in the same park complex. And you wouldn't know it because they don't have no problems, issues, or nothing from them being related. They are really good kids. So he gave my grandson some money for kind of like helping him out or whatever. He gave him, I think, a gift card or something, Walmart card, gift card, something. And so he had to get some money, have some money for the store too, as well. They go to the same school. And so did my grandbaby, the youngest one. He shared with her. Hmm. So I told him, I said, we go, me, you, and big girl. I call all my granddaughters, big girl 1, 2, and 3. So that's that. When they together, I just say granddaughter 1, 2, 3. They used to it. So I just call them big girl. And they are growing up. So I'm trying to teach this. So I'm making all this and coming back to it, wrapping it up, backstories coming forward. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I do know about Secret Santas. I know about people doing things for blessings and miracles and stuff like that to make it happen for kids for the holidays and things like that. I done donated. I done gave back. And honey, let me tell you, I'm going to give back. If God blesses me for whatever reason, and I'm not going to put it out there, I don't make no promises, but I bet you I give back. I bet. I ain't going to promise. I bet you. And I don't have to show receipts. I don't like to brag and boast. I can show the amount, but I ain't got to show who I sent it to. But I don't have to do that. My word is bond. I was telling my daughter just a few minutes ago, I ain't doing nothing to go sit behind nobody's bars. It was a topic we was talking about. No. Called me scaredy cat or whatever. I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm not a scaredy cat. I speak well. I can defend myself. I can talk about all kinds of topics. I don't know every damn thing. I will listen to. And I had a friend, he said this to me. He said, you know why I like talking to you? He was going through something and he called me before he was going home. And he said these words, could you pray for me? I didn't ask him what for, why, nothing, because I felt like this is how I think. Could you pray for me? And if he wanted me to know about what, he would have said it. Right here, right? He said, that's the reason why I called you. Because he said, I knew, friend, I said, that he wasn't going to hear all this extra whatever somebody else was saying. Why would I ask him, why you want me to pray for you? Sometimes people need to think. I prayed for him. And he told me, thank you. Real talk. Nobody know his name. He was in Las Vegas in a hotel when he called me. Mm-hmm. So if I'm lying about that, why did I pick Las Vegas? Okay. Some things is just common sense. And I'm just saying, there's all these people on here. I done seen people on the book. Content creators, big up there. And I say, reason why I say they got big fan bases and stuff like that, or followers or subscribers, all the same damn difference to me. And they get on their lives. I need everybody to cash at me $1. Why do they do that? I mean, I don't care because I'm not copying off of nobody. I ain't never been no follower. But I can take somebody's advice if it's good. Because I'm not a negative person. So on my platform, what I put on my platform might be somewhat boring to people. I don't care. Because I look at it this way, this world already got enough whatever negative stuff going on and stuff. Yes, I said that. I ain't put no name on it because it's true. It's in the world. It's in the atmosphere. It's revolving. It's the earth is shifting. So why should we keep adding layers onto the situation? That's where I'm at in my life. I don't know if it's because of age, I'm getting older, but I have always been a person that stay away from trouble. I don't, If something happened to me, maybe because I done it, or people just write down just mean to me. I'm just saying. I ain't doing nothing to nobody. I stay in my lane. You see this back wall right here all the time, don't you? I'm in my living room. That's on my wall. That ain't the only place I be. Y'all see me in the gym. I got an office back there with jewelry. I'm gonna show y'all one day. Jewelry. hmm And y'all done see my bathroom because I be in there doing some bathroom cleanups and my kitchen and up in the kitchen cooking and stuff. And you see my whole damn body today, okay? You probably didn't see up underneath my clothes. I raised my shirt up. You probably see my belly. I don't care. I'm doing something about it. hmm I'm doing something about it. I ain't always been this way. I worked on me for me. You got all these supplements, not pills. I tell people that supplements. This is vitamin C, Essentia, B12. The one I got in my mouth is for my thyroids. I have Graves' disease. Vitamin D or E, because both of them the same. That's why I said that. This is um, something I take sometimes. I don't even have to make it a name because now this one right here, I'm gonna be honest. I take this from time to time. Now this is for when I was trying to stop smoking. It works for that. It stopped. It's a weight loss pill, and also it helps. See all these other stuff in it. It helps with anxiety, depression, but also weight loss. It plays a factor in all. And I know this is what helped me stop smoking. I didn't have to take it, but I'm saying this ain't what made me stop smoking, okay? Because I don't take it every day. What made me stop smoking is me. Okay, like I told that guy in the gym, I'm not taking nothing that I take a diet pill, but I'm not gonna be on that for the rest of my life because I want to do a natural. Right now, I need the help. Okay, I had so much going on in my life from, ooh, Jesus. I can go back to 2005, but to stay focused and to get on track, I'm gonna say from 2000 and freaking 10. Okay, that's when it's kind of when it actually kind of start with me trying to start over, and then I got in some stupid situation with a deadbeat weight of a person, and then helping people out and da 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 woo, woo, woo. And I go past that sometimes because I did it because I wanted to. I don't do things and talk about, ooh, they must have forgot. No, but I will do this. They got off the thing. Probably was that person up there. Be paying attention. See, I said that they got off. People be following on the DL. Good. Because just as soon as I said it, because they know my pages. I got two. This is the grandmother 5, and the other one's Mono Vegan Lifestyle. My life. hmm And I'm happily single, not looking to mingle, looking to fix me, work on me, to stay focused for me, to appreciate me, to love Me. All this is for me. As I told my daughter earlier, we got kids. We have to do for our kids. When you know you're doing and trying, that's a difference than not. But we have to be whole and together and working on our imperfections or things that we need to work on for us, our health and mental and all this stuff like that. How are we going to be there for our kids? I told the young man today, I don't, my personal opinion, I don't believe everything is hereditary. I really don't. Because think about it. This is my philosophy, my therapy, my opinion. Okay. No one has to agree. I'm just speaking. But anybody can comment, wave in, uh, uh, um, come up with some ideas. Need to be if it's talking about food, health, relationships. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Share this. Sometimes I can be that person because the guy told me today I can be that person that someone needs to hear something from, or they can be the person I can learn something from them as well. I don't just act like, oh, I'm not no doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist, counselor, or none of the above. I'm someone that probably went through something such as last week I was talking about my thyroid Graves disease. Blood pressure, and I got other things that I can discuss about health that I overcame. I'm an overcomer. Like I said, I was almost on 3 high blood pressure pills, lisinopril, varsartan, and they was gonna put me on a beta blocker type of thing. It's for blood pressure and water. Chlorotidine, I think that's what the name of it is. 3, yes. And that doctor said that. I said, oh no, oh no, 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 no. And I did something about it. Monitor at home. I got 2 blood pressure cuffs. Go get my blood pressure weight, my weight weighed and blood pressure, and everything is just where it needs to be. My thing is this: I worked at it, and I done came from this part of being where this had me here, so all over the place, as one would say, mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. Mm. And I worked on it. Ain't always been. I'm on the weight loss pill. Ain't always been that though. It came a point in time where I decided it was in 2020 that wanted to do something serious because the blood pressure situation, and it helped me. Nothing, nothing. So chit chat, discussion, topic, um, wave in. I appreciate any and everyone that's got me past 2,000 plus subscribers. I so mean that. This is for my grandchildren. And I so mean this. And I say this. I'm going to talk about this another day. It ain't just for them. I'm doing it for myself and their papa. So, Ohanas, we are family.